Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty again. My name is Alicia. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. And if you are new, I love all things affordable fashion and beauty. I love drugstore. I love indie. I love style, all those things. And I like to do it affordably. However, you guys, today we have something very different. We have a higher end that we are going to talk about today. But I did get a very good deal on it. I'm going to tell you how I did that and how you can get a good deal on it too. And we are also going to be opening these things up and doing a first impression. So what am I talking about today? PAT MCGRATH Labs. And yes, I have in my possession 5 Mothership palettes from PAT MCGRATH. What in the world, right? Well, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna open those babies up. You're gonna get my first impression. I have not looked at them yet. And I'm gonna tell you guys which I think I'm gonna like the best before I ever even play with it or put it on my eyes. And then I'm also gonna tell you how I got them so inexpensive for PAT MCGRATH. And then I'm gonna do a follow-up with you guys and see, after I've used them, did my mind change about which I like best? Because I think sometimes our first impressions can change. It can be different once you put it on your eyes and you don't expect. You may really love a palette that you thought you wouldn't as much, and you may be like, I thought this one was gonna be my favorite, but I don't like my looks with it. So that is what the video is about today. If you wanna see my first impressions of PAT MCGRATH, if you wanna hear how I got them, not from the glitch sale, but a different way that you can do all the time and get them for a good price, then keep on watching. Okay, so first up, we will discuss real quick that glitch sale that happened that so many people got to take advantage of, and then so many people also missed out on. Where do I fall into that? Well, I will tell you guys. I was alerted by one of my friends, Marty. She was like, hey, I don't know if this is legit, but PAT MCGRATH has like an extra 50% off right now. And I was like, what? So I did hop on that evening. I was trying to be present watching a show with my husband, so I did not pull the trigger right away. I stuck palettes in my cart. I was about to check out when it was still valid. Then I got greedy and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna put in blushes and lipsticks. And then when I went to go check out, it clicked over and the glitch sale was done. So I was devastated. I had my heart set on it. I had 6 palettes in my cart that I was going to get for like $300. So I kept thinking about it, and I was like, no, like this was my time to try PAT MCGRATH. I do have the Celestial palette, Odyssey. I do have that one. But I really wanted Mothership. I really wanted to try them. I've been waiting for a couple of years. I could never stomach the price, right? So I kept obsessing about it and was like, somehow I'm going to get those palettes and for a good price, okay? So what did I do? Well, let me tell you guys as I start to open and take my first impression looks. So these 3 here, we have Mothership Bronze Seduction, number 5. We have Mothership Midnight Sun, number 6. And then we have Mothership Decadence, number 4. So these all come in a bundle, okay? Right now they are on sale for $235. Originally they would be $335, but $235. So that is partially part of my sale, my good price that I got. So I was like, well, that's a pretty good deal. 3 of them for $235. So I threw them into my cart. And then when I was getting ready to check out, I searched for an extra % off discount code. I did find that online, and then I'll tell you what I did next in just a little bit. Okay, so first impressions just by opening her up. Here is what she looks like. Super gorgeous. We have like some kind of jewel tones, but like very cool jewel tones here. It's kind of like a grungy jewel tone. That's what I would call this at a first impression. So what do I think of this? I just want to do this real quick. Okay, got some finger swatches here. Those look really, really beautiful. I don't know where she's gonna be yet. I like her, but I don't open this up and think, oh my gosh, this is gonna be my favorite. So she's pretty, she's pretty. But we're gonna put her to the side and open up the next one. And then after I open them all up, I will rank which ones I think I will like the most. Okay, so we have Bronze Seduction. Now some of the, okay, as we have probably all seen these open, they have these ties, but some of my boxes came open down here. So I'm being very, very careful so it doesn't slide out and bust on me. Okay, so Bronze Seduction, and I'll just tell you right now, I'm in a bronze like mode right now. So chances are I'm gonna like this one, and yeah, this is pretty. Okay, yes, I'm very much in a bronze phase right now, so this looks beautiful. Right off the bat, it looks more like these shimmers look more rich and softer, maybe more buttery. You do have mattes in here as well. And in the other one, let's see, what is this one even? And the first one was Decadence. Okay, in Decadence, these seemed like looked a little dry just by eyeballing it, right? And these look very buttery and smooth. And okay, it feels more buttery and smooth, that pinky one. And then we have mattes, which I have tried mattes in the Celestial Odyssey, and they're nice. Here we go, very pigmented. So yeah, this looks really pretty. I'm very much drawn to like this quad right here, I'd say. Also, this one looks like it might have like a little, you guys, okay, that seems dry and not that pigmented. I'm just being honest here. And I may change my mind. I'm giving myself, these are first impressions. But if I had no idea, if I knew nothing about Pat McGrath, you gave me this as a single shadow to swatch, I would say, is that like a CoverGirl eyeshadow? You guys don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm just being honest. That did not swatch well. Again, it may go different on the eyes, but that felt cheap and not that great of quality. I'm keeping it real with you guys. I am keeping it real. Okay, this is one that has the bottom open, so I'm gonna just, every time I see this, I think of Silence of the Lambs. Every single time, like, are the lambs still crying, Clarice? If you don't know that movie, then just ignore what I just did because you're gonna think I'm really weird. But this reminds me of Silence of the Lambs. Okay, so this is Midnight Sun. Okay, so what do I think of this one? This is really pretty again. Already, these two are calling my name. Actually, this quad here is calling my name more than this side. But I do like how this anchors and it's very kind of like neutral, earthy, and then you've got like these pops of color here. So this purple, that's pretty. You know what? I think I just mixed it in with that. That's pretty. And then I want to feel what this one feels like. It looks like more of like a topper maybe. Okay. So, I'm gonna look at these three or show them to you guys and tell you out of these three so far, which I think I'm going to like best. So we have this one that is all shimmery. Then this one here with mattes and shimmer and the bronze. So I think out of all three of these, I'm going to probably lean more towards Bronze Seduction. So we'll move on to the other two and then I'll do my ranking. Okay. Let's see, Divine Rose. So continuing on with how I saved money. This was during the sale that was the up to 30% off sale, which Pat McGrath runs all the time. So all of these were $90 and then the set was the $235 for the 3. So it's Divine Rose 2. Divine Rose 1, there's something about that color story that does not draw me in. It just looks very plain, but Divine Rose 2 definitely drew me in. I mean, I love that pink shift. Pink to green is like so cool. So, okay. So this one was $90. That feels nice. And then I gotta do the shifty one. Okay, that's cool. That's super cool. Okay. Already, I'm pretty sure I think I'm gonna like this one the best, but we have one more to open. But yes, I love this color story. I love how it's like mauves and kind of neutrally mauve, and then you've got like your more kind of psychedelic looking shades over here. Very like spring appropriate, even summertime. So that one is beautiful. And then last up, we have Subversive number 3. And I really like this packaging on this one a lot. It's very like 80s, reminding me. But what I did is I decided to start up a Rakuten account. I didn't have one before. I heard people talking about it all the time. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. So I set it up. They have Pat McGrath on there as a 3% cashback, which 3% doesn't sound like a lot. However, when you open it, if you don't have a Rakuten yet, the first order that you do that is over $30 or over $50, you get $30 back. So I figured it all out. It was already, the palettes are already 30% off, and the bundle you save even more. Then on Rakuten, I was able to add an extra discount code on top of this sale to get 15% off. And then I knew I was going to get 3% cash back. And on top of that, $30 back for it being my first Rakuten purchase. And also I knew that I could share this with you guys. I'm gonna have my Rakuten linked down below and the refer a friend. So I haven't capitalized on this yet, but this is just advice to you if you do get a Rakuten. They have a refer a friend program. So if you guys use my link, you sign up. If you purchase that qualifying amount to get your $30 back, I also get $30. So it just made sense. I mean, I saved enough to make all of my palettes come out, divided up, $70 a piece. Still high, still way more than I typically spend on makeup, on palettes. You guys know I'm an affordable beauty lover, but that was about half off. And that's a good deal for a high-end brand. And I wanted to review them for you guys and, you know, just have them part of my collection. So was it as good as the glitch sale? No, I missed out on about an extra 20% off there, but that was still pretty good, and I was really proud of my savings, and I'm glad that I can pass it on to you guys now. So last palette we're opening is number 3, Subversive, and I already can tell I really like this palette because I love cool tones. I love deep and where you can smoke it out and make it like this. Looks already like a palette I would love to use for date night. And I love this like purple. It's so funny because from my angle, this looks only purple, but on the finder, it is blue as day on the viewfinder. So that like magic is really cool. This one looks yellow in here. It is green as can be to me. So This is a really cool color story. Really, really, really pretty. I think I'm like, okay, let's do a ranking. Let's not make this video too long and do a ranking. Okay, so I'm lining them all up here. And I will tell you guys, my other first impressions, just by looking at kind of what the formula looks like by the, I mean, the packaging is next level nice, okay? It is weighted, heavy, looks luxe, like, it looks like it costs a lot of money. So packaging, but the way that the shadows look in the pans, like I said, some look really dry to me, some look outstanding and just really, really cool. So I'm a little skeptical, just being honest. You guys know, like, you have to prove why you're as expensive as you are to me. And I will be putting them to the test for you guys. So I'm a little skeptical. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna put what is my least favorite first. I think what is going to end up being my least favorite, what are you? Okay, this is, okay, number 6. I think this might be my least favorite, coming in at number 5, only because the color story doesn't really inspire me that much. I don't know. It's just, I look at it and I think it's pretty, but like, I don't know. I'm just not as inspired by this one. So I'm gonna rank number 6 as number 5 out of these. Next, I think I'm going to rank number 4 will be, there's gotta be an easier way, right? This was, oh my gosh, you guys, I feel very, I feel like I'm a little bit scattered right now. Wasn't this number 4, Decadence? So it's all shimmers. They do look really pretty, but like, I'll definitely have to pull in another palette on it. So that's why this one is going to go in the number 4 spot. Coming in at number 3 of what I think I will like the best when this is all said and done is the Bronze Seduction palette. So that's this one right here. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that I'm ranking these right? I mean, this is my opinion, right? But yeah, I'm gonna say I think this will be number 3. This is gonna be hard to choose between these two. Okay, I think, you guys, this is very difficult for me. Divine Rose 2, or number 3 of the Motherships. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna say number 3, Subversive, is going to be my number 2, coming in at 2nd favorite. And I predict that my favorite palette, after using them on my eyes, will be Divine Rose 2. So that is my first impressions. That is my ranking. I will be testing these out over probably, honestly, the next couple of months. I will probably come back. This is May. It may be towards the end of the summer that I do a follow-up on this, and I'll let you guys know if my ranking is still the same or if it is totally changed. Do I take back my hesitation of saying that I think Pat McGrath is worth the money? I might, or I may come on and tell you guys, you know what, it's overrated. Like, we shall see. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with my ranking? If you own these, do you think I'm gonna change my mind? What are your thoughts? All the things, and let me know if that tip helped you guys. Again, my Rakuten is down below if you wanna use it. Sign up and start to save some money as well. And as always, have fun shopping. Budget shopping. Bye.